Welcome into my morning routine. This is not a rigid plan that I have on certain days of the week, but this is a rhythm that I follow, a natural flow of habits that happen every single day of the week. Weekdays, the weekends, it doesn't matter. These are just habits that naturally flow as I start my day. So first things first, we wake up, walk out to the kitchen, and the puppies eat first. Funny enough, we actually call this dinner time for them. It's the word they know around food. They know dinner and they know treats. And so when we walk out at 5:30 in the morning, it is dinner time. They eat their food, and then I will begin pouring my first drink. This is always what I drink first, before coffee, before food, and after the dogs eat, it is the first thing that I do. I begin sipping on this, dehydrated after the night of no drinking, and I incorporate greens, creatine, and apple cider vinegar in this first drink. Now, to filter our water, we use the Water Drop reverse osmosis water system. Love having this water filter. The reverse osmosis does remove all of the impurities, which is great. It's one of the reasons we love it, but it will also remove the good minerals. So that's something to be mindful of as you go throughout your day. And I start off my morning with a few things. Greens are just an easy way to incorporate some more fiber, more micronutrients, in a pretty mindless way. You take a little scoop. I use the Bare Performance Nutrition, add that to the water, and I know that I'm already starting off the day with something good in my system. Of course, we want to continue eating whole foods throughout the day, but it's just an easy way to start off. I also do a scoop of creatine, and again, it's just helpful for me to know right off the bat, I have already checked that box. I don't have to think about it throughout the day and remember to get it in. It is more so out of habit now that it fits at this time. I'm already drinking water. I can hide it within the greens, and that's also why I use the apple cider vinegar paired with the greens at this time, because one, you want to dilute apple cider vinegar, and I personally just don't want to drink that in water and taste the apple cider vinegar. So by pairing all of these three together, the greens from Bare Performance Nutrition are really tasty, probably the best that I have had in the past, and it makes the whole drink so much better. So we get the benefits of the creatine for our muscular, cognitive health, and we get the apple cider vinegar, which also is more of a habit at this point, but it can help with some digestion as we go into that first meal of the day and help support your gut health. Once I have made that drink, I've sat down, I've had some quiet time. This is the best part of my morning. On this specific day, I spent some time in the Word, and I also read for a book club that I had that night. Even though it is September, it is already taking a little bit longer for the sun to come up. So I didn't want to head out for our morning walk while it was still too dark out. So I took a few moments to put the clean dishes away and start on just a little bit of work to hold off on going out. But after that, the puppies were ready and we got ready for our walk.
Oh, that's a nice ball, honey. Yes. Is Bodo annoying you? Yeah, he's too awake. Hi. I can't see your ball because you're so close. That's good. Boop. 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 Are we gonna go for a walk? Do you want to go for a walk? Yes? Okay, let's do it.
Once we got back from our walk, I brewed my first cup of coffee, and this is a normal part of my rhythm again. I do not drink coffee until about an hour and a half-ish after waking up. Like I said, I have my first morning drink, quiet time, maybe a little bit of work or things in between going for a walk, and then we head out for about 30 to 45 minutes. And once I get back, that is when I have my coffee and breakfast together. I love that I'm not dependent on coffee and need it first thing when I hop out of bed. It is now a special and almost a reward that I get to look forward to start off the day. By this point, I am nearing the beginning of whether it's work or I'll hop into training, but we're kind of past the morning routine necessarily of waking up, and now it's just a great way to officially start the day. Whether it feels like fall or not yet, I am bringing the fall vibes. I decorated over this weekend. I am bringing out the sweaters, and we're starting pumpkin spice latte. I found this sugar-free Tirani pumpkin pie syrup at Marshall's over the weekend as well. So before I go into making some homemade fun coffee recipes for the fall, I'm starting with this. It is so simple, so easy and affordable, and a great way to have a low sugar, high protein coffee that you don't have to feel guilty about, but it does feel like a sweet little treat. So I do 20 milliliters of the pumpkin pie syrup. I do 150 milliliters of a Core Power Fairlife Vanilla Protein Shake. That is what I use as the milk, and it bumps up the protein by a lot. And then I'll do 2 shots of espresso. So that is my current morning coffee, my little fall latte at the moment. Sitting down to eat breakfast, sip on my coffee, and that's a wrap on the morning. After this, I start my day. On this specific day, I went into a training session first. That was just what needed to be done based on the plan for the day. It looks a little bit different every day of the week once I'm through the morning and into the workday, but the morning always consists of still time, movement, sunshine, hydration, a good breakfast, and then we're off for a successful day. Thanks for watching. Have a great one.